You coming up, Tess? It's a chair built for two. We can do this. So yes, welcome to my studio. This is where I come to create, decompress, spend some time in my creative space, my free space. Yeah, so today, first day since quarantine started that I literally stayed in my pajamas till 1 o'clock. Definitely not the normal me, but I think it was needed because I've been struggling with making the time to do the readings that I'm promising myself to do, learning the things that I would like to use this time to learn. I don't want to come out of this in the same rut I entered it in. I want to use some of this spare time. I say spare time, but I've been having struggles actually finding the spare time. I feel like I'm just as busy as I was when I know I'm not. But anyway, that's another story. So anyway, yeah, this morning I was able to get up and start reading. It was raining, so we didn't get to get up immediately and go run the dogs, which we like to do early before places get crowded. So I just kind of laid around and started reading those books that I know that I need to read, learning the things that I've been putting off. Yes, I'm good at Flash. I can make it work, but I need to really dig in it and find, I need to learn more about them so that I can use them more creatively than just get the shot and be done. There's some tutorials that I've read that I'm really excited to start. I'm going to start that on Monday. There's one in particular that I want to share with you guys. So over the next couple of weeks, I will probably be bringing you out here more and more, sharing with you some of the new things that I'm learning and exploring, and just letting you see what I do in my free time. And most of it is with these kids. So love these dogs. But I'm also working on this space. This space needs a lot of work. Again, it's kind of like these things I want to learn. I want to learn more about flashes, but I don't take the time to do it. I want my studio to be a more pleasing creative space for me. I just need to make sure I take that time to do it. So once this is all over, it'll get some drywall, some insulation. Right now, I'm just working on repurposing some stuff to make it work better for now. I had this snow that I bought over the winter to use in some holiday shoots. It was horrible. Worst snow I've ever used. But I have a problem with these windows because they get a lot of direct sunlight. And that direct sunlight casts unwanted shadows. It interferes with some of my studio lighting. So I've taken that snow, I've repurposed it. I've made these windows into nice soft boxes. So I have wonderful diffuse controllable light now. So there was that. I have some temporary carpeting that's down and I've never actually taped it down. So I worked on that so that it's not moving and wiggling and causing wrinkles underneath my backdrops and such. Yeah, and so just using the time and finding the time to work more efficiently. I've taken a couple takes of this, so I'm not sure if I mentioned this already. But one of the other things I've noticed with my reading, one of the reasons I've had problems reading is because I'll get started and a notification will pop up. This whole living in a Kindle world, I love it. I love being able to read on my phone while I'm waiting for something and have my books with me all the time and not having huge things to carry around. But because they're on mobile devices, unless we go in and do things like turn our notifications off, we can't really, or I find I have struggles really focusing on what I'm doing because these notifications will pop up, I'll get curious, my mind will get distracted. So I am going in today and turning off all notifications on my tablet because that's where I tend to read the most. I've already turned off Facebook notifications on my phone just because there's so much misinformation out there. I don't like being bothered by that all the time. But now I'm going to turn it off also on my iPad, turn off email, turn off news, turn off everything so that when I'm sitting there reading, I'm not being distracted by the outside world. Granted, we need to be connected with the outside world, but I think being wise about choosing the times in which we do that and the manners in which we do that is going to at least help me. So I'm looking forward to getting that done. Probably going to do some dog shoots today. Nothing fancy, nothing really out there that I haven't done already. I just need to get behind the camera and back into the swing of being in the studio. I haven't been in here much lately. So yeah, there's that. Hopefully everyone's doing well. We're doing great. So grateful that we have our dogs to keep us entertained. They can be quite goofy sometimes and very loving. So they're helping us get through all this. Tom and I are doing great. He's still going to work every day every shift in Grand Rapids. He's going to be working a lot over the month of April. I'm working from home, so at least we're grateful that we're both still working. But I get nervous when he goes out and goes to work. I know they're being very careful at his job, and at least it's a place where they're generally, especially on the floor, they're in protective gear anyways. So one day at a time. Hope everyone's staying safe, staying healthy. Big hugs from our family to yours. And I look forward to bringing you back into this creative space some more and actually seeing me at work. Thanks.